In particular, John Gray, of course, of Blackstone, given how much business they do in China, they're launching their first PE fund, their second real estate fund. And as you might expect, Chinese money is also something they call on to populate some of the funds that they are investing as well on the limited partner side, Michelle. And so it did seem appropriate, certainly, to ask Mr. Gray, well, what is his view here in terms of these potentially growing tensions between our country and China, and how does he see it playing out?
The fight is really about the extent of that shift in rebalancing. Now, is this going to be easy or clean? Will it happen fast? I don't think so. There are a lot of big issues at stake, and there will be some volatility along the way. But I do think if you look at the broader trade issue, the same underpinnings exist. It sounds like there's probably more progress on the NAFTA front. Maybe behind that, Europe, and China, given the scale of the issues, is behind that. But if you step back, looking at it from a long-term perspective, we believe there should be some resolution here. But there is obviously risk for all of us as investors.
Michelle, I'm sure you find this too. I don't find anybody who says eventually it won't all work out. You talk to anybody who says otherwise?
Everybody thinks that ultimately the end game is that we're going to eventually have lower tariffs across the board.
Right. And or rationality will prevail because it would be bad for both sides. We just heard Helen Ju, our last guest, say the same. Rubenstein says the same. Gray says the same. I just wonder whether we may be surprised here, given everybody's on the same page.
I'm going to ask Steve Bannon this as well, right? Yeah. Because he's one of the, I don't know if you call him the architect, but he's certainly very in tune with the president's view on this particular issue and on being extremely hard on China. He thinks we are already at war with China. He uses that phrase. Right. And so we'll explore that a lot more. What does he think is on the other side here? Yeah.
And how much more could come.
Yes,
and
exactly.
What would the impact be? Well beyond the dollar amounts themselves, which I know the president focuses on.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.